Good morning.
Good morning.
Our culinary choices this week, Becky,
Oh, I am so
are
impressed
in
with this.
line.
Man,
Both our families did Taco Tuesday.
we did.
Yesterday.
Wait,
And
Or
then,
y'all did
Taco
before.
Tuesday?
That was,
Yes.
Yesterday was Wednesday, Mark.
And okay, sorry. So we both
Taco
did Taco
Wednesday.
Tuesday, right? And then we did Waffle Wednesday. I saw you at the Waffle
We
Wednesday
did.
place, and I was like, "What? They're doing Waffle Wednesday today
It was
too?"
fun.
Just
you do Waffle
synchronized taste buds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you
Did
know
you
what?
have waffles yesterday?
We haven't even talked about this, but I actually made my own waffles, and I made it out of mashed up bananas. And it was so good.
Yes.
What? You made waffles out of mashed up bananas?
Yeah, it's like the base, and it's like a healthier version. It was so good. Like better than normal waffles.
I believe it.
Yeah. And I made it myself. And
Are you
also,
a cook?
Well, I was just about to tell you. I made tacos last night for my family and for my girlfriend.
Okay.
And they were really good. And I made my own salsa with it.
What? Say more. Come on.
So I don't want to mispronounce it, but the tomatillas. Is that right?
No.
No?
No, but I like
I appreciate the effort.
Let's hear it.
It's tomatillos.
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 Yeah.
Much better.
So
But please keep saying tomatillos.
Tomatillos. We'll go with that. And I put jalapenos in it and an avocado, and I
Yes.
blended it, and the sauce was so good. So if you need me to cook for you,
Okay.
I will
I didn't
do
know
it.
Say no more.
I didn't know you were a
I didn't know
chef.
either. This is awesome.
Okay, did you think it was good or did they think it was good?
Literally the entire dinner, my grandpa just keeps saying, the secret is in the sauce. The secret is in the sauce.
KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, sir. What you got for us, Ross?
All right, so we've all been in little car accidents or incidents. You know, maybe you run out of gas, maybe a tire pops, something like that. I know I was driving my grandpa's truck a while back and it ran out of gas. And I'm like, no. And it's hard. But Julie Cobb, she ran into the same incident. She was a teacher in Albuquerque and she ran out of gas on her way home from work and her car came to a stop in the middle of the road.
Worst feeling.
It's so bad.
Right?
It's so bad. But it just happened to be right by a homeless encampment. And she was a little nervous sitting there in traffic. But that's when 3 homeless men ran over to save the day.
Wow.
So they pushed her car out of the way and they even directed traffic around her. And one of them even stayed by her side so she wouldn't be alone.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's
He
amazing.
must have known, like, oh, man, this is probably scary for you, but
Right.
I'm here.
I got you.
And
you.
I think my favorite part is she never even had to step out of her car. One of the homeless men rode off on his bike to get a gas can, and he came back and filled her car up with some gas, and she never even stepped foot
That
out
is
of her
so
car.
That's amazing. Like
Yeah.
servant hearts at work.
Yes, I think one of my favorite things about that story is it breaks down the stereotypes.
Yes.
Right? There's these little floating ideas that people get instead of like, no, look at this.
Yeah.
How awesome is this?
It just
We're
doesn't
all
really
humans,
want
right? We
us
all have the capacity if we'll take the opportunity.
Yeah.
To
And
show
she was
God's
home
love.
not long after, but the generosity of these 3 men has definitely stayed with her.
I bet so.
amazing.
Pretty cool story when she got home too, right?
Yes.
That is our positive difference story of the day.
Real people, real life. The KLRC Morning Show. 90.9 KLRC.
So yesterday I ran into you guys at the coffee shop.
Yes.
Got to see your sweet kiddos.
Yes.
They're both awesome. But I gotta say, I think you hit the daughter jackpot.
Well, thank you.
She is the sweetest.
She's amazing.
She just came over to the little window and was waving. to
She's
say
like,
hi.
Mama, is that your friend? Yes. Why is that your friend?
What did you
Why
say?
would you be friends with that guy?
That's a good question.
And then there was a baby like sitting close to you. And
Yeah.
she's like, is that your friend?
You have lots
No,
of
that's a
friends,
baby.
Mom.
I'm like, no, I don't know them. Well, why?
let's go meet them. Of course. So, and then you put a picture of her on the morning show Facebook page today. That is the sweetest. Sitting there looking at that little Bible.
Yeah, during the summer when it wasn't so hot, she liked to take it because I keep one on our porch for when I sit out on the porch. And she took it over to the bench. And for some reason, she just take it out to this bench that was randomly placed in our yard because we were working on our yard. And she would just sit there and, go through the pages like she knew that it wasn't upside down and stuff. Yeah, she's so sweet.
That so
is
precious.
Amazing. So today is, you'll probably, if you're on social media, you're going to see a lot of pictures of daughters today because it's like National Daughters Day.
It is.
Today, which as a girl dad, I'm like, I'm all in. I got some daughters. We should be celebrating them. So here's my question. What changed? What's something that changed after you had a little girl?
Yeah.
Because you were a boy mom for a while.
I was, and I think I did that fairly well because they don't require a whole lot.
We're a little less complicated species.
I mean, when they're itty bitties, like now, I feel like my 6-year-old requires way more attention.
Sure.
But when she was a baby, I remember reaching out to one of my girlfriends and being like, okay, what is going on? What am I doing wrong? Because she seems to want me to hold her all the time. What is this? She's like, Becky, she's not your firstborn. She's different. And you just have to recognize that she just requires you to hold her a little bit more. She needs more physical touch than your 6-year-old at the time. I'm just like, okay, how does one do this?
Not just necessarily natural.
No.
Yes.
I mean, even now, if you were to see me with my mother, it's awkward. Like if we try to go in for a hug, it's like, oh, this is weird because it wasn't something I ever grew up with.
Yeah.
And so as an adult, it's like, how do you do this? And so it's just been really sweet to be like, nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
This is just what she needs to be filled, her love tank to be filled. And so I've embraced that. And it's been really sweet.
I was going to say, it's probably been good for you, I bet.
Yeah.
Too, right?
It's healthy, apparently, to have like physical touch
Physical touch
and
is actually
affection
an important
with those you love.
Who knew?
I mean, exactly. Nobody told me this. Who'd have thunk that?
And it really does seem like she's very affectionate and caring. Like
is.
just looking at that picture of her reading the Bible upside down on the bench, it's like clearly something was done right because this is a very sweet soul.
Yes, God is
She's
so
pretty
good.
awesome. So on this National Daughters Day, if you want to join the conversation around the breakfast table, if you have a daughter in your life, we're curious. What is one thing that changed or something that you would have even never imagined you think or do now that you have a daughter? You can call or text us 800-909-KLRC. That's 800-909-5572.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
If you're on social media, you're going to see a lot of daughter pictures today. Flooding it. So it's National Daughters Day.
And this is actually the first time I've ever partaken in this.
Yes, you posted on ours, on the morning show page. Sweet little photo. She's pretty awesome. She is amazing. So we were talking about things that you never would have imagined you would think or do until you had a daughter. And I never knew we wouldn't have Becky with her pink everything. I mean, your iPad.
Yes, my mouse,
cover, the
keyboard,
mug,
mug,
all the
my
things.
journal.
And this was not a thing.
No.
Until you became a mom of a daughter.
I mean, even now, my friends would be like, I can't see you, like, with pink. It's not a color that I'd say I love, but when I see it or I have it, I'm like, it makes me giddy.
I think you love it. Like, all your stuff is pink.
I mean, it is everywhere. So this all started when you had a daughter.
After I had her.
Because I could see her being all in on pink.
Total girly.
Okay.
Girl. So she's bringing that out of
now
me.
you
I
guys
try to
have-
put like Chucks on her and she's like, I want my pink shoes.
Oh.
I don't have pink Chucks for her right now. The ones she had are too small. So now she's wearing like blue Chucks.
So she brought that out of you?
Yes.
Now you're showing like physical affection.
Yes.
All
Foreign
kinds
language
of
to
stuff
me.
coming out of you. All
Yeah,
right.
and somebody reached out to us. What'd they say?
Yeah, Terry just texted us. You can too at 800-909-KLRC. We're talking about what's something that changed or you would have never even imagined now that you have a daughter. They said, I have 3 grown daughters. I couldn't imagine how close they would have ended up being after fighting so much as little girls and teens.
There is hope.
Terry, yeah, you're giving a lot of parents
Thank you, Terry.
some hope today. They're like, this too might pass. It really might. He said, but they still argue, but they'll jump into each other's defense in a heartbeat. And they love their mama.
Oh,
It's amazing.
That's pretty cool. If you want to join in on the conversation, you can jump on Facebook. You can see the Daughter's Day picture we posted there, or call or text us 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Today's the day the celebration of daughters takes over. National Daughters Day, which means social media gets filled with pics of people's daughters, rightly so. And we were talking earlier about if you have a daughter, has something in you changed that maybe you didn't even see coming?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have the 32 pink items in the studio
Hey.
if it weren't for Becky's daughter.
Yay. You're welcome.
Literally, you didn't even like
I
pink.
didn't.
And now that you have a little girl,
all things pink.
she's got you.
She does. And it's so sweet.
And physical touch, too, huh?
Yes. All the hugs.
Jeez.
a complete 180.
Definitely. Like sometimes at night she'll, instead of me like comforting her, she like holds my head and she's just like, "Oh, mama, it's okay." And I'm just like, "You're so sweet."
Softening you up a little bit.
She really is the sweetest thing. I remember the first time you brought her in and I'm like, "Hey," and she's just like, "Who is this guy?" Mom.
She was awestruck by you, Ross.
Oh,
She was.
can we go with that?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I've gone with from the beginning. I don't know why anybody's saying anything else.
All right.
This is
that's
the
sweet.
Ross the intern.
This Ross
Big day
the
for me
intern.
today. She is the
Oh
best.
my gosh.
How about you, Mark? Did anything change for you?
So I've got two daughters. I was thinking about like what would have I never expected. I think it's interesting to me how, because I've got two boys and two girls, and I don't want any of them to ever be hurt. But if one of my girls is hurting in some way, I'm a mess.
Yeah.
Right? Like you hurt one of my girls' hearts, I'm like, I'm not okay.
Right.
And it's different with my boys. Like, I don't want them to get hurt, but I'm like, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but but even if they go through like something physical pain, I'm like, the other while ago, one of the girls had to be in the hospital for something, and my wife's like, it's probably better that I was there. Yeah, it probably was. Literally the other day, I'm driving and with some friends who their daughter had a baby, and so I was just wondering, I was like, hey, I wonder if my girls will ever have a baby one day. And then I started thinking about, that might mean they might have to go through labor. I can't handle this.
That's too much.
Like, there's no way. I'm like, where did this version of Mark come from?
I just appreciate the fact that you even considered that, because you've seen, obviously not experienced it. You've seen how,
sure, yeah,
like
that all
that's a
works.
whole thing, right? And I appreciate that you even considered that.
Oh
for your
yeah, I'm like,
daughters.
I'm gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, can we like skip past this whole part thing?
Somebody's gonna be like, Mark, this is not about you.
Right. I know. Look, why are you in the corner? We're gonna get a separate room for you. Hook you up to some monitors. But we'd love to hear your own story. Is there something that has changed in you?
Yeah, we would love to hear it. And if you want to, you can call or text at 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
It's Mark, Becky, and Ross. Wish everybody could work with amazing people like Robert from the
Hey,
afternoon
Robert.
show.
Thank you for the
Just showed
smoothie.
up with
Oh my gosh,
smoothies
he
this
just made our
morning.
mornings.
He's incredible.
Making my day. I don't think my day can get any better than this. Thank you, Robert.
You're amazing.
By the way, too, Robert's going to be at the KLRC tent today before the big Ben Rector concert at the Walmart Amp.
Oh,
You wanna
yes.
meet who this
Stop
awesome
by,
person
hang out.
is?
Yeah,
He might not have a smoothie for you,
no
but his
promises there'll be
presence
smoothies for
is
everybody.
more than enough.
That is the best. Yeah. If you're just joining us for a little conversation around the breakfast table this morning, so today is, they call it Daughter's Day. Day to celebrate if you happen to have a daughter. People share about it on social media throughout the day. And we've been asking about, if you have a daughter in your life, what changed? Was there anything that changed? Maybe you didn't even expect it.
Yes, and then Kristen posted on Facebook saying she wasn't necessarily expecting or maybe even wanting a daughter as her child, and she ended up having a daughter, and years have passed, right? 30 plus years later, and she's just overwhelmed with how her daughter has blessed her and everyone around her. And she says, I still wonder why God chose me to have such an amazing daughter. She did have a boy eventually, and he's amazing too. But just wanted to share how sometimes what we want for ourselves isn't necessarily what the Lord has for us.
Don't we all tend to do that with something in our lives? We're like, okay, God, I think this would be best. And he's like, no.
Yeah. Just as his ways are so much higher than our ways, he knew something that, we didn't know. He's like, I'm going to put this person in your life right now, and they're going to do this thing. And I mean, years and years of that person being in your life, we just see that gratefulness and like, man, the Lord really knew what he was doing. So that's really awesome.
Yes.
If you want to join in, you can jump on the KLRC Facebook page. Just share something that you didn't expect. And when it comes to a daughter in your life, we'd love to celebrate it this morning.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC, the positive difference.
Happy birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HPPYBRTXDAY.
Hey! Happy birthday.
Time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. About this time every morning, we get a chance to celebrate the KLRC family.
Can I just say that we genuinely have a party and celebrate birthdays in here every morning with that jingle?
I don't know that anybody loves birthdays more than you.
Yeah.
The Ross is starting to catch up here.
I'm really trying to outdance you, Becky, but your moves are impeccable.
Happy birthday to Brindley Evans, turning 6 in Prairie Grove. Happy birthday to Clara Jane Bryan, turning 14 in Fayetteville. Ophi Kingfisher, turning 39 in Tahlequah. And Felicia Smith in Farmington. Happy birthday.
All right, so we put all the names into the randomizer.
And happiest birthday to Opie Kingfisher, turning 39. We wish you the happiest birthday today.
Happy
We hope you
birthday.
enjoy Marketplace Grill.